Okay, so this question, right, at first glance, I think it's quite an innocent question. They are just telling you about the volume of a cuboid, and then they gave you the area of the largest place to be 150. So your job is to find the dimensions of the cuboid, means the length and breadth and height. And one of the condition, of course, they will have integer value. Okay, so most people will be very straightforward. They will just get the volume divided by the surface, one of the surface, to get the height. So most people will be okay with this part. And sometimes some people will also instinctively think about 15 times 10. And you might get the answer just 10 times 15 times 8. Okay, without thinking why is there a need that they actually bold the word largest place. Okay, so because you actually got to investigate the dimension of 150 centimeters square. So I'm going to show you I'm going to draw for you to see the idea. So for example, what can be a combination of 150 centimeters square? So it can be 1 times 150. So if you think about it, 1 times 150 with the same height. So, okay, I'm going to put the 1 centimeter here. Okay, and then the 150 centimeter here and the 8 centimeter here. So if this is the situation, so where will be the largest space? So if you take a look, the largest space will be here. So if you work out the largest space, it's actually 1002. So apparently you wouldn't use the dimension 1 times 150 because the largest space the largest rectangle on that cuboid turns out to be 1002. It's not 150. Okay. And then so I show you one more example. So for example, you might think of 3 times 75. So 2 times 75, sorry. So another situation can be you think about 2 times 75 will also give you 150. So let's visualize the 2 times 75. So it also gave you the 150. It will still be 8 centimeter. And then it's 2 centimeter here. And then it will be a 75 here. Again, if you observe, if you have arranged it in this dimension, which still fits the volume, which still fits the uh, the 150 centimeter square. But however, if you check the largest is here. Even though you have one side that is 150, but the largest is actually 75 times 8. So even though you still got the 150, but it is no longer the largest place. Okay, so this is the trick for the whole question. So some of you might have unknowingly gotten the 15 and 10 because instinctively you think about 15 times 10. Okay, you didn't see it in other way. So subsequently, you can explore what if you change the dimension to 3 times 50, then what happened to the larger space? So you wouldn't see it if you don't draw it out. So do go and draw it out, and then you can see that the dimension that ensure that the largest space is 150 is only this part. Okay, so in case you get your answer by by luck. Okay, so similarly, they can also twist the whole question. Where they will set different conditions. What happens if it's a smaller space? So the same idea can be extended to other condition as well. So you might need to draw it out to understand why they bold it. So they couldn't be bolding that word largest for no reason. Okay, so if you got it correct, hopefully you thought of like changing the dimension and then you understood it correctly. That means you got it right correctly. So if not, okay, this is how you approach this question 7.